Hey everyone, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel. And today for you, I have my weekly empties that I have gotten through the last 7 days. It is Thursday, and I'm off, and I've been taking it at a leisurely pace. I've had my coffee, made myself an amazing breakfast, and I'm gonna plan on pouring some wax today. So let's just talk about what I've been enjoying this week, and I can't wait to talk about what I've got. Okay, so I do have Clam Scentsy vendor retail. I'm gonna hit on the 3 partials that I have in here. And mostly all of these have been melted in the living area, but I do have some that have melted in my bedroom as well as in my kitchen. So the first partial I have here, I used about a half of a mini loaf here of Let's Roll from Second & Spruce. I am obsessed with this, and I plan on melting this next week during my birthday week. So Let's Roll is strawberry jelly roll, strawberry pound cake, strawberry white cake, and sugar cookies. This blend lasted for 24 hours here in my living room, and I split, well, you can't even see. Basically it's like half. Even just smelling it now. Don't ask me why I cut it like this. I love just like this beautiful strawberry. And it's a medley of the strawberry white cake and the strawberry pound cake and the strawberry jelly roll. The combinations of those 3 strawberry notes mixed in with the cake and the cookies, it's amazing. I highly recommend Let's Roll if you're a strawberry fanatic. I'm kind of wanting to hoard this just to enjoy it again, but since I put it in my melting basket, and I don't have much room left in my Second & Spruce drawer, I really need to melt through these mini loaves. So I'm looking forward to getting through that again next week. Another one that I have partial of, I got this from a D-stash on Mercari, and I melted about 1/3 of my loaf here of blackberry lemon pound cake from Salt Mountain Melts. And this has notes of blackberry, lemon, and cake, poured in June of 2021. Such a beast. I put this in all of the warmers here in the living room. Just yesterday though, I've cut down turned off 2 of my warmers here in the living room, but I still have 3 25 watts, my crock, my 1 warmer on the desk, which is an Element, and it's not a very strong performer. But it's enough to enjoy while I'm sitting there printing out labels or working on scent lists. But also enjoyed this in the crock and the kitchen Element warmer. This is so good. It's not like Sweet on Paris. And I say that because this blackberry, there's not enough vanilla in this, like whipped cream, light and fluffy vanilla. But the lemon in here, mixed with that blackberry, it is just a very potent, beautiful air clearing kind of scent, and still bakery and berry. So I am gonna love on this a little bit more, this melting basket. If not, then I can just save it for next summer. One thing I have been noticing, or I have noticed within the last 2 years of melting and enjoying Amanda's wax, is that her formula retains the oils and the scent doesn't dissipate whatsoever. So this is 4 years old. It'll probably still be strong next year, but I'm also really not trying to put this back into my collection because that drawer is also full. But I know she would want us to melt through our things. So blackberry lemon pound cake, love this. We'll enjoy it again. And then another blackberry blend. This is one of my absolute favorite things that Beth from Lavender and Speckles has come up with. This was a blend suggestion, but I was like a partial suggestion, or partial party to the suggestion. I know there was one more name next to this for the Pride and Prejudice pre-order, and I'm so sorry. I can't give credit to that person, but I know it was another woman. Anyway, there was two of us that had made this recommendation, and y'all, this is so flippin' good. I had part of a larger bag like this, Apollo and Tons of Vanilla, and I also picked up, it was either one or two of her mini bags, the 6-count bunt bags of Sweet on You, which is her Sweet on Paris, and I was melting them and alternating warmers, and that combination is what I recommended to Beth. I'm like, this would be a phenomenal blend to have all together. So she poured it and called it Incandescently Happy, and this makes me incandescently happy. You have Apollo and Tons of Vanilla, which is Apollo, vanilla birch, vanilla buttercream, and cinnamon vanilla, which you do get the longer that this is wafting through the air, plus Sweet on You, which is Sweet on Paris, and extra blackberry. I have enough to enjoy one more melt here in the living room. Such a beautiful, rich, fruity blackberry. I like the Sweet on Paris because you get the vanilla bakery and the lemon notes with this. It's so good. Sweet on Paris is one of my obsessions, and I love it in so many things. But I love it with Beth's Apollo and her Tons of Vanilla. Highly recommend if you're looking for a great cozy blackberry and Apollo combination. And that is it for my partials. So let's empty out this basket. I have 2 bags, one that I finished in my bedroom and then one that I finished out here of the jumbo cotton balls from Equate, good old Walmart. That's the 200 count. I guess we can do clams because that seems to be more cumbersome. Okay. I don't know if that's retail. That's a vendor, I'm guessing. I have 2 Walmart ones. The first one I have here, this was from my stash earlier this year. I melted Sensational Frosted Sugar Cookie here in the living room. And I actually melted this. Also 3 cubes, I want to say, in my crock, and 1 of the 25-watt warmers here in the living room. What did I melt this with, though? It was one of the strawberry blends I had going. And then the other half of this I melted in the kitchen just so I could have surround sound, surround scent going. I love this. It's like a very sweet and crunchy sugar cookie with a strawberry buttercream, and it is fantastic. And I just discovered that this has new on the packaging, but when I went to Walmart to pick up more cotton balls, they restocked this, but the new was taken off. So I picked up 2 more of these just to have, because I really like it. Another one that I really love, and this has been a beast of a performer. I finished this whole clam in my kitchen of Meyer Lemon and Basil from Better Homes and Gardens. And I actually picked this up because Susan was talking about it in one of her hauls. This is so stunning. I love basil as an herb. I love to eat it. I love to grow it. There's so many different varieties of it. And it kind of gives me like a lemon basil vibe in the kitchen. This was so refreshing. It was a little bit herbal, but the lemon in here is absolutely beautiful. The notes on the clam are Meyer lemon, lime, bergamot, basil, orange, and white pomelo. So a very citrus dense scent. Such a beast. Each time I would do like 2 cubes, 1 in the crock and 1 in the Scentsy warmer in the kitchen. And so I got 3 good melts out of this, and this would definitely be a repurchase for me. It was such a strong thing too. I could smell it from the kitchen on my couch. Like, it was so good. I have a few things from Scentsy. I finished up my last pack of pods here in pink rhubarb sugar. Oh no, I'm running out of battery. And this is like raspberry, rhubarb, sugary scent. This is a very tart but sweet scent, and I've been enjoying this in the warmer temps in my car. They don't make it anymore. And I have 3 testers here, all finished in the bathroom. So I went through a tester of French lavender. This is just a very authentic herbal lavender. I do love that one. I did Moon Orchid. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but it's a very authentic floral, kind of sweet, but it's like a very tropical floral, maybe kind of orchid, but I feel like there's like maybe some sort of like rose or I don't know. I don't remember the notes on this one. But I went through that in the bathroom. And then also yesterday, I finished up a tester here, Watermelon Tangerine. I love this one. It's such a good performer. I just don't like the greens note in there. If it was just watermelon and tangerine, then I'd be all for it. Okay. 3 vendors here. I got this in the round robin. I went through this Bluebird Candle Co. Blackberry Sage in the kitchen. This wasn't a very strong performer. This was more like a medium. And I enjoyed the blackberry and sage, but the blackberry wasn't as mouth-watering as I normally like my blackberry scents. But I did enjoy it, so I was pleased to have been able to try that. This is such a beast, and I highly recommend it if you like elevated strawberry scents. This is from Lavender and Speckles in Sophisticated Strawberry. I melted this clam, and only this clam, out here in my living room. This has angel share type, white tea and thyme, and sweet strawberry. Something about the angel share and that white tea and thyme, plus the strawberry, like you could pick up on all 3 of those oils wafting through the air, and nothing trumps the other. Like, it is so beautiful. I love the angel share type. That one has like the cognac and hazelnut. Such a beautiful scent. The white tea and thyme, I would get notes of like, I would smell like the light jasmine tea. The thyme adds sort of like a citrus aspect to the blend, but that's strawberry. It's just a very sweet, sugary strawberry. Such a bougie strawberry blend, and I would get this again. This lasted for 24 hours here in the living room with the air conditioning running. No heat. Love it. And then another thing I finished. This is a scent shot cup in Merry and Birthday. I should have saved this for my birthday week, but that's okay. From the Starlit Corner. This is birthday cake, Palo Santo, sugar cookies, and a strawberry pound cake. Say less. This was a scoop that I split into 3 out here in the living room. So yummy. I love the birthday cake and sugar cookies mixed with the strawberry pound cake, and got the Palo Santo, but it wasn't heavy on the Palo. It was more of the sweeter, lighter notes. Loved it. Okay. These other 3 clams are ones that I have poured and melted this week. So this was a single oil pour of strawberry jello poke cake. This particular oil smells very similar to me like strawberry pound cake, but more cream, if that makes sense. Not a very strong performer, but it would be great in the blend. In my bedroom, twice I melted my cream and crumbs, which is my milk and cookies blend. You have creamy vanilla, sugar milk, butter cookies, sugar cookie dough, and homemade circus crackers. I love this animal crackers oil. Like, I feel I can smell the sprinkles and that creamy white chocolate kind of crackers with the creamed vanilla, but I want to offer this again and kind of tweak it, maybe add a more rich, more buttery, heavy cookie note. So we'll see. I really do like that though, and I feel like that would be so good in a lot of other things. And then this was a test or a blend that I called Sweet Things. This has blackberry jam butter cookies, glazed donuts, and pumpkin pecan waffles. I'm obsessed. So I have poured a few things like that for my sister and I. And also just to test to see how it would do. And the glazed donut smells just like Krispy Kreme. It's divine. Okay, now we have a crap ton of bags. So I melted from Southbound in my bathroom and my bedroom this 4-pack of squares in Summer State of Mind. This is strawberry, raspberry, guava, satsuma, and vanilla buttercream. Loved this, but it didn't last super long. I probably got about 6 to 8 hours out of that, which is surprising because satsuma is one of those that does linger, but because of the citrus that it was strong, but it didn't, citrus doesn't last all day. Another from Southbound, I melted my wax cake here of marshmallow jam cookies. This is so good. You have marshmallow cream, super sugar cookies, and sweet berry jam drizzled on top. I think I melted through this whole wax cake in my kitchen and my living room here. No warmer left behind, and I had all the warmers on. Tea lights, crock, like I went through the whole thing. Loved the berry note in this, but her super sugar cookies probably has sugar cookie royale in it. Absolutely loved that. That was a great performer out here as well with air conditioning. The one that I'm melting today, this is from Spellbound Scents in Daybreak Diner. This is so good. French toast, frankenberry cereal, strawberry parfait, and iced cinnamon rolls. It literally smells like you have strawberry cream cheese layered on a stack of French toast, but you had like a sprinkled cinnamon in on the custard that you made to make the French toast. I love strawberry parfait. It is a very, it's kind of like a yogurt or ice cream vibe, kind of giving the cream cheese vibe with like sliced juicy strawberries. It's so good. So good, and it's still performing very well. I've had it in here for 4 hours now, and I have my 6-hour tea lights, and it's still throwing like a beast, and I can still see the vapors, fragrance oils being dissipated from the wax. So good. In my kitchen from the Round Robin, this is from Grace and Ivy Candle Co. I melted this black cherry. These were heart shapes in the kitchen crock. It's a great black cherry, not something that I would seek out again, but I'm enjoying like a really tart candy cherry. This was so good. I'm so glad I took this from the Round Robin. This is from Wandering Wonderland, and it was a pinwheel. And this is strawberry pretzel dream cake, which is fresh baked salty pretzels and sweet baked strawberry shortcakes. This was a light and fluffy strawberry pretzel bakery combo out here in the living room. I did this whole pinwheel in all of my warmers, including my 2 tea lights. This lasted for 24 hours, and I would get something like that again. I have from Ebony and Ivory Wax Co. Just One Bite. Melted this whole souffle out here in the living room. This was stunning. Raspberries, mixed berries, strawberry pound cake, vanilla custard, and whipped cream. I chopped the souffle in 8 pieces, dispersed it amongst all my warmers here in the living room, and this was such a beautiful beast of a berry bakery. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I would get that again. From Teddy B's, I have 2. I melted my last souffle here of cotton candy sweet as gold here in the living room. I love this blend, and I would love to get some more of this. This is whipped vanilla strawberry shortcake, marshmallow fluff, vanilla cotton candy, orange blossom, caramelized sugar, and rich icing. Definitely a sweet, fun, girly kind of scent, but I absolutely love the cotton candy in this. I wonder if I can still smell it in here. And that strawberry shortcake is so good. The orange blossom just gives like this little bouginess in the background. Absolutely love that. I'm gonna double bag that so I can remember what it smells like come request time. Also finished up the Red Wedding. Melted this in my bedroom several times. This is toasted vanilla, strawberry cream, rose macarons, woodsy musk, dark berries, and white woods. This is probably one of the first blends of Tiffany's that I've had rose in that I fell in love with. And since I have a tub coming, I'm melting and not hoarding. Such a beautiful sophisticated kind of scent. And I say sophisticated as in it's not something you would typically see me melting, but it has so many layers to it. Like the first day I got the rose, strawberry, that vanilla. Then as it warms on day 2, you get more of the dark berries and the woods and the musk. It's just so good. Such a surprising blend for me. From the round robin, I melted this mini wax loaf and strawberry pound cake cookie land from formerly Scoopable Wax Melts. This was divine. I love Cookie Land. You have toffee, pretzels, cookies, all good things mixed with strawberry pound cake. Say less. It did so well out here. I would say probably like a medium strong, and I would get something like that again. I have a lot of strawberry stuff in here this week. From the Candle Nurse, I melted this a day ago. And for my evening melt. From October of last year, Sweet Baby Bear. If you know, you know. This is strawberry pound cake, fire roasted marshmallows, Palo Santo, smoky vanilla embers, and pink sugar. Everything that I could possibly want in a cozy, smoky strawberry blend. But that smoked vanilla and the pink sugar just made it extra special. So good. Such a performer too. I did use 2 shapes in my 2 tea lights, and then the rest I just dissipated. I spread among probably, let's see, that would be 4 warmers. So along the 4 walls here in the living room. And it was still going. I see I put that in around 5. It was still going the next day. So absolutely love that. Last night, this was a breakaway bar, a 4-ounce breakaway bar that I melted here in the living room. A blend I poured. This is strawberry pound cake and vanilla Valentine, which is a creamy vanilla with a musk. And then strawberry pound cake is strawberries, golden. Well, they say pound cake, but it's like a vanilla cake mixed with lots of whipped cream. Loved that. That was strong. I was surprised, honestly, how strong it was, but I love my strawberry pound cake oil. Also loved vanilla Valentine. And I've seen blends with those 2 oils in them from people's customs, and I'm like, I need to know what that smells like. And it just has a little with the strawberry pound cake, vanilla Valentine just adds a more sweet vanilla musk to it, and it's beautiful. From Dessa's, I melted my 2 tiles here of raspberry jam filled cronuts. My camera died. So in my living room here, I had a tile and a half of raspberry jam filled cronuts here from Dessa's. This is so beautiful. You have croissant like pastry dough fried like a donut filled with our fresh raspberry jam rolled in sugar crystals. You absolutely, if you love raspberry, you have to try this scent. Such a great performer too. I cut my tiles in 4, so sometimes I'll do 6 depending on like the notes, but this I didn't need to do more than that, so I had 6 little pieces that I put around here in the living room and enjoyed before I went to work one day this week, and I absolutely would get that again. I love her farm fresh raspberry jam. And then lastly, in the kitchen, this was a tart cup of a blend that I had poured in almond macaron, oatmeal, milk, and honey, sweet bakery dough, and a hint of cupcakes at Tiffany's. I enjoyed this because of the almond macaron. Then that cupcakes and Tiffany's and the sweet bakery dough just give it a little more bready substance. Like, it's just so good. I would do that again, but I enjoyed it in the kitchen. There was just one that I was doing in test blends in like the little melt cup tarts, and I had taken it out of there. So that is everything that I have gotten through this week. I have to say though, my favorites for the week, I have all of these. All of these are favorites. Sophisticated Strawberry from Lavender and Speckles, loved. Cotton Candy Sweet as Gold. I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to purchase this, but I would love to get that again. Candle Nurse Sweet Baby Bear, lovely smoky strawberry. this strawberry pound cake cookie land blend from Macaron, and then also again from Teddy B's The Red Wedding. And I do have to say, this Water in Wonderland, the strawberry pretzel dream cake, was a dream. So good. Not too heavy on the pretzel. Very sweet with the strawberry. It wasn't too artificial smelling. I just really like the combo. And you can't go wrong with strawberry pretzel. But I like it with cake. Like, I had to have like a cake note or vanilla bakery in mixed with the pretzel. And not just like strawberry pretzel and bread or strawberry and pretzel. I need more sweetness to go with it. And this was very, very yummy. That is everything that I've gotten through. Yeah, I'm very happy and pleased. I've been loving this melting basket, the berry themed birthday melting basket. And I look forward to what I've got for the rest of this month. I feel like I've cleared out of quite a few things though. Like I said, I've been finding it easy to go through the smaller items, like clamshells. Things are like 4 ounces or almost 3 ounces. Easy peasy. It's the bigger items that I need to work my way through. So I'll probably work on some more of this blackberry lemon cake and incandescently happy, definitely. And then we may see this again next week in my empties for my birthday week. So let's roll from Second and Spruce. Also, this was a standout. This is like my favorite strawberry blend ever. Yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I'm sorry about the air conditioning. It's hot. It's gonna be an active participant in my videos. I'm so sorry. Also, microphone died. Like my little receiver end that plugs into my phone. I dropped my phone my last empties, or no, when I was filming my Dessas, and the part that acts as the receiver for the mic busted, and I don't know where it went. It just went. I've got like the innards of the device, but the outside is gone. So, and I think part of the connection broke. So I'm just gonna have to wait to get another one. I'm so mad about that, but it is what it is. What can you do? I'm a klutz. I hope I didn't rush too quickly through this video, but I hope you guys are doing well, enjoying the things that you're melting, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye.